Right off at the top of this video, please hit the like button down below. That'll really help my video get out there. This is all about something called Lipo Wave Drops. If you're looking around for Lipo Wave Drops reviews, whatever, I'm seeing scam tactics with this. I'm not saying the product is a scam. I'm saying someone is marketing this in a very scammy way with deepfake AI visuals and audio, with celebrities, with doctors that actually have no backing of this whatsoever, no endorsement. So you might see famous people, doctors, whoever in these videos. No doctors, hospitals, universities, or famous people ever endorsed this Lipo Wave Drops product. And so I'm not saying the people behind the creation of the product are performing this marketing. It could be an affiliate, could be misuse of the product, whatever the case. So I saw an ad online, I believe it was on Facebook. It went to this fake CNN health website. And it is not CNN.com. It's a nonsense thing.com, whatever. It doesn't make any sense. Just a bunch of letters put together. They want you to think you're on CNN.com just by seeing CNN Health. It says former pharma researcher, 93% of women over 40 regained every pound because of this. Here's the safe gelatin fix that stops it. No side effects, no prescriptions, just a 60-second method that fixes a hijacked gut signal so you can finally lose weight without fighting your body. And you can see Dr. Oz is here. I'm gonna hit start from the beginning, and you're gonna be able to see the video these scammers are trying to get out there. And before I hit play, just bear in mind, anyone famous you see here talking, they didn't actually say what it seems like they're saying. It's deepfake AI technology, meaning manipulated lip movement with AI-generated audio. I'm going to turn my speakers down just a little bit because it has a song in this that I don't have the license to, but you'll be able to see because there are captions exactly what they're claiming and who they show.
The controversial pink gelatin recipe.
All right, so you have Jenna Hager here talking about the controversial pink gelatin recipe, supposedly. And that's an AI video there of Serena Williams, completely fake, of her eating gelatin. They want you to think that she endorsed this for some reason. She never did. They claim it's going to be able to enable some pathway like Ozempic and Mounjaro when it can't. No strict dieting, no intense exercise. So no diet, no exercise, which is a scam promise. Every time you hear that. And now they're going to go to Dr. Mehmet Oz saying the real pink gelatin recipe Kelly Clarkson used to get rid of 60 pounds is being shared all over social media. And I'm going to show you the real one because I'm Dr. Oz. And that was him holding it, but that's also AI. A lot of these videos are completely fake and AI generated right there. Deep fake with Kelly Clarkson here. That looks fake, but I can't tell. That looks, okay, that's fake. Oprah in the kitchen with a gelatin thing. Rebel Wilson. And then other people here. So let me hit pause. All right, now that I've turned it back up, let's see if that song is gone.
I was hiding behind loose, dark clothes, but in just 10 days, my abdomen deflated like a balloon. And it wasn't just me. Oprah, Rebel Wilson, Adele, Serena Williams, they all use this trick. The truth is, no celebrity wants to stay on Ozempic forever, deal with side effects, or stop eating the foods they love. I adapted my entire lifestyle with this simple gelatin trick. Thank you, Dr. Oz.
So many fake photos and videos and deep fakes.
After seeing countless videos online,
his mouth looks so weird.
I decided to record a video showing the truth. The result? Over 2 million views and people completely shocked.
So fake post, you'll never find the recipe. There is no recipe.
It is powerful. Almost no one understands.
The recipe promise is something with a scam, with an online medicinal product scam. They try to make you think, the scammers do, that there's a special recipe they're going to reveal to you, and they never are. That's a hook to get you to watch the long video. There is no recipe for a gelatin trick for weight loss, a pink gelatin trick. If you find a recipe, like a list of ingredients online, and people claim they have the recipe for weight, it's not going to do anything. Gelatin doesn't do anything. It's a hook made by evil marketing people to try to get them as much money as possible for these short lives we live here on Earth. That's what they've decided to do.
Understands why it works. My wife was the very first person I tested this on. And no, this wasn't luck. She lost nearly 25 pounds in just 21 days because this recipe activates the same GLP-1 fat burning switch.
That was the before and after of his wife.
Without needles, without extreme diets.
Didn't really look like
thousands of dollars.
after before.
You roll your eyes and say, that's impossible. I tested this mechanism live to prove it. When this recipe is prepared the right way, not the viral way, you could still lose up to 15 pounds by the end of February and finally make 2026 the year your body truly changes. I'm not teasing you. I'm not selling a shortcut. I'm going to give you the exact recipe so you can do this today. So if this video found you right now, stay with me, because once you realize how simple this really is, production roll the video. All right, guys. So one of the most watched videos in the history of my show ended up helping thousands of women finally understand something surprising. Belly fat is not the hardest fat to lose. In that episode, we proved how to melt stubborn belly fat with a pink gelatin trick that mimics the effects of Mounjaro, but in a much more powerful and safe way. I brought a guest up on stage and said, this right here, this is your belly fat. Hold it up so everyone can see. Then I held up a completely different sample and said, and this is the other kind of fat in your body, the one in your thighs, arms, under your chin, everywhere else. Side by side, they looked almost the same. But there's a subtle difference, and that difference explains why belly fat behaves so uniquely. Then we moved to the demonstration. On the table, we had a compound, something created to mimic the effect of Mounjaro and GLP-1, but 93 times stronger and completely natural. It had gone viral on social media for being a powerful fat burner. So I asked, all right, sprinkle it on. Let's show everybody what happens when this formula meets fat. She mixed it in, and right there on camera, the fat began to break down. It literally started to liquefy. I remember saying, look at that. It's turning to liquid right in front of you.
And of course, that had nothing to do with gelatin trick, pink gelatin. He hasn't had a show in years, nor has Dr. Phil.
And grab the bucket to show how belly fat, once stimulated the right way, becomes your most liquid fat source. That moment blew people away. You could hear the entire audience reacting. And right after the demonstration, I brought the leading weight loss specialist in the entire United States on stage to talk about this pink gelatin and how it can help you lose weight in record time without side effects.
Hello. I hope you enjoyed this little demonstration on how powerful the pink gelatin trick can be. So belly fat is the easiest fat to lose if you do it the right way. And this simple pink gelatin, the one you just saw demonstrated, is something you can make right now in your own kitchen. It's the key to losing up to 24 pounds in just 15 days. Experts are calling it the pink gelatin trick, and it's considered 10 times more effective than any fad diet or so-called miracle pill. It was discovered by a doctor who spent years studying the effects of this natural ingredient on women's metabolism. And the most surprising part, he was right here on the show and demonstrated it live, but the video mysteriously disappeared after the industry, fearing billions in losses.
Yes. Ooh, big pharma doesn't want you to know about it. The biggest trope of these scams.
In just a few days, without extreme diets or exhausting workouts. It's completely different from anything you've ever seen or heard about weight loss. And the best part, thanks to Dr. Oz, we have now recovered the content of this special video showing exactly how to prepare this pink gelatin trick recipe at home.
They will never reveal how to prepare it because it's just hooking you to keep watching the video. All right, so they started showing photos of a woman and her kids, and I don't want to obviously show that. So what this is a scam involving something having to do with Lipo Wave. It says it activates GLP-1. It's an all-natural GLP-1 support dietary supplement. And again, I'm not calling the product a scam. I'm saying there's scam marketing. Someone's performing or creating out there with, an affiliate or someone misusing the product or whatever. Whatever's happening here is not good, whether I'm right or if maybe the other thing is happening. So what's going on is that I want you to not buy this based upon scam promises. If anything, these sorts of products are just going to be a basic weight loss support product that does something, but I don't think it's going to do anything because there's scam marketing behind it. It's going to do whatever a normal weight loss supplement will do, which those are not miracle products by any stretch of the imagination. So to believe in the miracle claims from the video would be falling for a scam. So don't do that. Go see a doctor. I've looked at I think I've made around 1,500 different videos about scams. And in terms of like credentials, if you want more, my name is Jordan Lyles. I'm a senior reporter for the fact-checking website Snopes.com. And, whether you like fact checkers or you don't, or what some people have opinions on that sort of thing, I just want you to know that in terms of me trying to help keep consumers away from scams, I hope that you at least value that. Let's put, is that okay? So, like, comment, subscribe. There's a join button down below. Lipo Wave reviews and complaints. Lipo Wave drops. Ingredients. Lipo Wave. Does it really work? Lipo Wave Dr. Oz. Lipo Wave I don't know, whatever else was in that video. Like, comment, subscribe, join button. Don't buy Lipo Wave drops thinking it's going to do something amazing. It does not have miracle properties, nor does any other product out there. Go see a doctor. Thank you for watching.